Hi, it's Nicola, the Executive Moms Coach. Today I'm going to talk about overscheduling versus enriching our children's lives. Now, I talk with moms all the time about the topic of portion control, and I'm not talking about food, although portion control when it comes to food is a very good thing. But I'm talking about portion control as far as how much stuff we have piled on our plates. And what stuff falls off our plates, usually it has to do with self-care or time for ourselves or our spouses, is the stuff that falls off our plate because we've got so much other stuff piled on. But today we're going to talk about what we have piled on our own children's plates. So this weekend I was at my 9-year-old stepdaughter's softball game, and it really struck me after the game how many of the girls were having to rush off to other activities. There was one in particular. Her mom had brought snack that day. As all the girls were sitting around and they were eating the snack and they were laughing and giggling and talking about the game, the mom who had brought the snack had cut everybody off and said, "Okay, everyone, take what you need. I've got to rush her daughter off to her next activity," which was a soccer game. Now, the softball coach actually said, "Wow, softball game, soccer game, swimming, that's one busy girl." And the mom said, "Oh, yeah, she just loves it. She loves doing all these things." So as we were driving away, it really struck me about how much stuff we pile on our children's plates. Now, I felt really good that my stepdaughter didn't have anything else planned for the rest of the day until a slumber party later that night. But a lot of the girls have a lot going on, and even my stepdaughter has a lot going on. Usually it's not all in one day, but it's still a lot of stuff. So what came up for me was the fact that we're really modeling for our own children about what we're adding to our lives, and really about the idea of teaching them that more is actually better. Now, in these times, I know a lot of people are thinking about how to simplify their life based on the things that they have, the things that they buy, so that they can look at spending money in other areas, but also simplifying in just how much they have going on. So as working busy moms, as we look at how much stuff we're piling on our own plates, it's really important for us to also think about what we're choosing for our children. Now, we may say that, well, the kids want to do it all, they want to be involved in all these activities, and I understand that. But there is a difference between enriching our children's lives and overscheduling our children's lives, and that we have an opportunity here to really teach them about choosing things and prioritizing, and that just because you're saying no to a certain activity right now doesn't mean you have to say no to it forever. It just means that you're going to select a few things that are really important to you at any one given time. Now, that may be hard for a kid to swallow if they really think that they want to do it all, but let's say that you've got multiple kids and all of them have more than 2 activities each, plus you've got your own stuff, hopefully, and your spouse or your partner may have a few things that they want to do as well. That's a lot of scheduling. That's a lot of shuffling around. So perhaps you want to look at creating a guideline where everybody gets up to 2 activities at any one point in time. Still, if you've got 2 activities and there's multiple children, that's still a lot of scheduling around. So the point here is really just to be aware and conscious of what is the difference between enriching our children's lives, providing them with opportunities to be involved in new sports and activities and extracurricular activities, versus overscheduling. And what does the overscheduling take away from their lives? Do you have time on the weekends to just be home as a family with nothing planned, nobody's activities to get to, and just be and do regular life stuff? Do your children have time during the weekend and the evenings to just play and be kids and not be either practicing for something or participating in something? So just be mindful and think about, how are you modeling for your own children? How can you simplify in your own life, clear some things off of your plate, and how can you also do that for your children? Until next time, this is Nicola, the Executive Moms Coach.